Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today is another episode of O, Taste, and See. And we have none other than Karina here. And we're gonna try something, I don't know, a little fun. Karina, you wanna tell them about it?
Yes, so it's a sweet, spicy, and a bit sour. It's a snack from Thailand.
Oh.
And it's kind of like a fruit roll-up. There you go.
We're just gonna try it like that? So wait, can I see it? So it's called Rip Rolls and mango chili.
So it's sweet, salty, and spicy.
Yeah, sweet, sour, and a bit spicy, and a hint of heat. Intense fruit juice flavor and fat-free. What's on your finger? A Band-Aid? You handed me this with a Band-Aid? We're gonna taste this together. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you taking a bite or are you just gonna put the whole thing in your mouth?
I'll take a bite.
Okay, ready? Let's go. First of all, these people in Thailand were lying. This is not spicy at all. That's nice. She gave that to you? Mm-hmm. She brought that from Thailand for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like when you chew it, yeah.
There's an afterkick, but
as soon as I started to taste the afterkick, the aftertaste, I was like, all right.
I feel like the Jamaican patty was spicier.
Yeah.
That's episode 1 if you haven't watched it. It tastes like, you know those candies from the Dep? And there's like multiple colors. I don't know what they're called. It's like this, but there's like red, white, green, blue.
Oh.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me find it.
From the Dep?
Yeah.
From the depths of the sea.
Yeah.
Were you scared? You guys can't see her hand, but she was like, you know what? I lied. I got some sour. I think you have to eat a bigger piece. Ooh.
I don't like this.
Mm-hmm. You choking? Are you choking?
It's like burning my tongue.
I'm like, what's happening to you? You're like, okay, I won't imitate Karina anymore. Wow. I'm gonna choke now. Jeez.
I'm
Okay.
gonna find the candy. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like that.
Rip Rolls, RIP to you. If it was up to me, I'd give it a 3 on 10. And this rip can go in the garbage.
No, I think the beginning, it's a 10 on 10. Like when you first like taste it, I find it's a 10, like 10 out of 10. And then when you like chew it more, it's kind of like a 6. And then by the end of this whole experience, it's a 2.
Oh, it's 2, okay. Okay, fair enough. So, that was, you want another piece?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, okay, fine. Give me the same piece, I'm gonna try this whole thing now. I like how you're cutting it with the scissors.
I don't want to use my hands.
I'm gonna put it, oh, taste and see. Okay. She doesn't like it. On the verge of crying because she doesn't like it. In that case, I'm not eating the second piece. I'm not eating the second piece. You should also drink some water.
I am. Why?
I don't know. If you don't like it, wash away the taste.
It's like at the end, like a sour, sweet thing just lingers.
It's terrible. That's what it is. It's terrible. So. I'm keeping that in. I'm keeping that in. I am keeping. That's comedy gold. That is comedy gold. Okay. While you're holding the scissors, it's making me nervous. Are we done with this candy?
Yes.
R.I.P. Mr. Rolls. R.I.P.
If you go to Thailand, you should try it. But if not, no desire to taste it.
I might as well eat this candy.
It's not good. Why did you do that?
It's disgusting.
Throw it out. That's why I have Kleenex.
This is disgusting.
Okay. So Vanessa,
yes.
The third question for episode 3 of O Taste and See is how do you prepare for worship, specifically when you're serving? Are there things that you do that are differently when you're on versus when you're off? Do you find that you have to make certain covenants? You have to do more personal things with the Lord?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a good question. So I would say that one thing we've learned in this season, particularly from the prophet, is that he's never disconnected from the Lord. So what happens is that we have a constant connection, so we're never disconnected. I would say that one week versus the other, I'm always ready. I can't say that I'm not. So it's like if I'm called on to serve, if in this particular case the Lord needs to make use of me, the question becomes, what kind of vessel am I? So not to make it so spiritual, there's different vessels, right? And so am I the one that is consecrated, set apart to be used by the master, like a golden vessel? So how do I do that? I'd say that there's parts of the week whereby I won't necessarily do the same things that I've enjoyed. Let's say like, and it's not about not enjoying things, but just anything that might take away my attention more so than something else than the Lord. And so I'll be sure to like stay away from that. And I think in terms of hearing and just preparing myself for a Sunday morning, the thing is I'm hearing songs all the time. And when you're hearing songs all the time, it could be a song that's for me. So for example, I wake up in the morning and there's a song on my spirit or on my heart, and I'm like, okay, Lord, is this a song for the day? Is it for this moment? Is it for someone else? Because one of the things that I've received is the grace to hear songs in the spirit, right? Which is a gift. It's an impartation. It was an impartation, you know, and it's a grace from my father and my mother to be able to hear songs in the spirit. And so, yeah, you want to be able to connect with what God is saying and to prophetically go into a service. So I've talked about that before, where we go into a service before it happens, and then people say, well, how do you do that, right? And then it's like, okay, well, that's part of the prophetic ministry we're part of, you know? And so it's like, it's as simple as stepping into the service before it happens. And then what do we do in those moments? We're in that moment and we're saying, okay, God, like, what are the songs that you want to release in this season, in this moment? And you can probably testify to the fact that you've been in a service and there's been a particular song that you've connected with that has caused you to like glorify God in a way, like probably where you're like all your heart, everything you have.
Yeah.
Then I would say like those are the moments, the sincere moments where God's like, yeah, this is it. That was it, you know?
I've spoken to a lot of people where kind of agreeing with like Vanessa saying, obviously, that let's say, I don't know, I have a song in my spirit the whole week and then she sings it. And it's kind of like a confirmation that it was from the Lord.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's really, that's amazing. I certainly think that that's like proof. I was like, I don't know what to say, but it's like a testimony as like that. First of all, I'm hearing, because you're not telling me. No one's telling me.
No one's telling you.
Exactly. So that's really good. And I mean, it requires sensitivity, to be honest with you. And the sensitivity, like, I realize, like, we each have our ways of, you know, pulling away and just really seeking the face and being intimate with God, you know? And that might mean different things to different people. But yeah, there's a lot of dying to myself, you know? There's a lot of dying to self. It's like, but as sacrificial as it sounds, it's worth it. It's really worth it.
Do you think a lot of people know what you have to sacrifice just to be on the platform for like a certain time, just to like, you know? Like, do you think people realize and value what you do?
I'm not sure.
No?
No, I'm not sure. I think that maybe they don't know. Maybe, perhaps it's maybe like easy. They're like, oh, it's easy. Because you can have a skill and talent for sure and be able to do something. But like, what's behind it? Why do I worship Jesus?
Yeah.
Well, you know, why is this the most amazing thing for me to do? I think that when you translate like actually singing on the mic, singing songs, having corporate worship with everybody, but also seeing that kind of love and dedication in like your daily life and everything you do, it's like you can take away the mic from me and I'm still gonna worship Jesus. You know, if one day my father asks me to sit, that's not gonna change the worship, the lifestyle of worship. That's the thing. It has to be a lifestyle of worship. It has to be, you live this every day. I've said this before, where you're living your daily life and I'm driving my car, for example, and someone cuts me off and I want to be like, ah! You know, but then I'm like, hey, you're going to die to yourself today, oh, you know, and then I say to myself, like, will this behavior glorify God? Wow. So it's like, yeah, so it's like, and then of course there's moments where I go ahead and get frustrated, but ultimately the point is that you're living a life of worship, a lifestyle of worship. And yeah, for sure, like I'm not going to entertain certain conversations. I'm not going to watch certain television shows, or, you know, I'm more sensitive, especially if I'm in a public place and like certain songs are being played. I'm like, it just stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I pray one day I get to the point where it doesn't affect me. In this season, I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? It means I don't go to certain places. It also means that I'm not around many people. It's a choice, but I think it's worth it. And then we're not gonna forget the fact that there's prayer and there's communion with God. So with the Lord Jesus, you know, and I'm just like, Lord, I love you. I want to please you with my whole life. These songs in this season, as I'm serving in this capacity, you know, like we're talking about worship, right? But there's also like serving in the cash at the Beloved's Cafe. Like, how do I honor God and worship God through that service? That's how I'm thinking.
Ministry as well.
Yeah. So it's like you can translate it. For sure, not everybody can lead worship.
No.
Just saying. I'm like, not everybody can lead worship. So it is certainly a calling and it's a vocation, and it's, you know, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, yeah, like I really do feel that, or I have experienced rather, that there's a calling away and there's a pulling away, and to just, you know, come away, my beloved, I hear you calling my name. You know that song?
No.
Come away,
I feel like
my
I've heard it.
beloved. Yeah, I hear you calling my name. Ah, man, that's how I feel. You know, like he's just calling me to be with him. So I hope that answers your question.
It answers my question. I hope it answers everyone's question at home.
Yeah, that was good. That was a great question.
So we ask that you please continue to send us questions, because this amazing question was sent by a subscriber. So if you keep on sending questions, we can keep on answering your questions.
Yeah, we'll do these fun...
with better snacks.
Oh, goodness gracious. We're definitely... You know what? Next week we should try like a healthy snack. Because so far we did Jamaican patty, then we did we and this together, and then we did the rip rolls. From Thailand, and next week, guys, you should also submit some snack suggestions. Yes. Oh my goodness, you know what we should do? One day we should do the Beloveds
Food?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
So we can show like what people
So on a Friday night?
Yeah, why not?
At church?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to do it?
Okay.
Yeah, we can. Everybody's gonna join in. The whole church. It's gonna be O Taste and See Emmanuel version, the Beloved's Cafe. Would you like that? Leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know any healthy snack, whether you want to see the Beloved's.
I have a cucumber. So we can eat a cucumber.
Did anybody understand that?
I said I have a cucumber.
Okay. I love cucumbers. I love cucumbers.
Taste and See part 4 with cucumbers, because you said a healthy snack.
Yeah, but we're supposed to try things we've never had before. And the first thing, actually that's not true, because I've had the thing at Wendy's. No, you did, Kandwani did not have the cheese fries. Anyhow.
Don't talk to me.
That was her favorite episode ever. Did you watch that episode? Did you like it? Okay, guys, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Tell me if you've enjoyed this good quality, morally good content. Thanks for watching.
Bye. How do you?
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa Starnino, and today I have a special guest. I have a special guest. One, two. No. Can only be one clap. I'll clap, okay? All right. Yes. Okay, continue.
How do you prepare yourself?
How do you? One more time. Okay, the question for Sunday. The question for Sunday.
Okay, clap again. So the question for...
I have to give it 2 seconds.
You're right, I should know for mine.
I'm also hot. In the literal physical sense. I'm overheating right now with the sweater. Is this thing gonna overheat my mouth?
Probably spicy.
Or worship on Sunday? The banded finger.
I'll take that. Yeah.
We're supposed to taste it at the same time.
Okay, so cut that out of
I will.
Finish chewing.
Wait.